Good morning. Today is the 5k test. I don't like tests. I don't test well. So going to the canal, have a little walk around the corner, light little jog over to the canal. Got a trusty cameraman in the background, getting on his bike. So get to the canal, 5 kilometers. I'm gonna try and do the pacing strategy. So that's kind of today's focus, to take my mind off that it's a test. So it'll be trying to get each kilometre a little bit faster and see how we go. Because I'm well aware I haven't actually done a hard effort 5k since like May. Everything, I have ran, just either done intervals or steady stuff or longer stuff or whatever. Not really a full out 5k. So I was going to do it the other day, but I injured my foot playing tag of all things. So that seems to have healed. It seems to be okay. So I figured we'll give it a try. Worst case scenario, do this and then have a few days off, or I run down to the canal and decide to abort. It's the other option, but hopefully not. Should be fine. Should be fine. We're at the wharf, ready to start. Did a few strides, foot feels okay. So I hate hard efforts. Better get going. $26.53.
Well done.
Oh, can I have hot chocolate in a minute?
Go on then. Have you got your wallet?
No. You're paying. Sub 27, so Garmin, Strava, it's officially like 26:48, I think. I started off too fast. Knew that was going to happen anyway. A lot of it's sort of anxiety, so like the mental battles, because obviously it's not something I practice regularly. I haven't done one since May. So it's like well over a minute off my PB, and I set that back in 2020, so 5 years. I was getting close to the PB when I last did 5k, but I'm still like out at 20-30 seconds off, so it's a lot faster than I was expecting. So either I was being a bit pessimistic, or the training that I've been doing on the treadmill's already started to pay off, so that's good. Cadence, I'll carry this on in a moment when they're off the road. So cadence was okay, average 167. So I could do picking that up a bit, but we kind of knew that anyway from the overstriding and pace video. And heart rate was pretty much stable. So I wasn't, when I looked at my watch for the turnaround point and everything, I made a conscious effort to not look at time or heart rate, because I'm a bit of a data geek, and if I know I'm in the wrong zone, or I'll start calculating, well, I'm on pace for this, how much more, and then it would just eat me alive. So I do get a lot of demons going on. I think we all do when running. So, and I'd set off, thought you've gone too fast. And I kind of kept the RPE up, and you could start to see my heart rate kind of go up. But in fairness, although the pace eases in the second mile or the second kilometre, the heart rate sort of stays constant. So I eased off, but then I did pick it up a little bit and pick it up a bit. So I did do it right, except for that first sort of kilometre and a bit. And then, but the heart rate stayed near to maxed out until the end, when I pushed it a little bit harder, and it did creep up a bit more. But I kept setting myself markers, thinking I'll get to that point and then I'm gonna push it and do a little bit more. But when I'd get to the marker, I'd end up panicking a little bit that if I push it any more than I'm doing, I'm gonna blow up and have to walk or ease off too much. And I don't know whether there's truth in that panic or not. So that's kind of probably going to be my biggest sort of border. It might just be practice will do that. And I am a lover of the treadmill and practicing pace on treadmill. So now I've got more of a better, more up-to-date threshold. Shockingly up-to-date threshold. I'm really pleased with that. Oh, yeah, no, I'm really, really pleased. So if you're interested in seeing the pace test I did on the treadmill, I was just practicing going at pace and looked at my run form. That is here next for you to watch. Enjoy your day, crack on.